You can't keep getting away with it! He can't keep getting away with it! He won't.
Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new haircut, and I wanted to go over the latest patch, the latest Hearthstone patch where there's yet again, I mean, you just saw with Nova storming out of here, she's not impressed, and there is a bunch of issues yet again with another major patch, and we're going to go over that today. We're going to go over the entire patch, the good and the bad. I don't want to be completely negative. I don't want to be negative Zeddy like people like to say, but there are some problems with some things, and I would like to go over it, and, you know, hopefully things can get remedied at some point, which I keep having to say every single time there's a patch these days, which is really troubling. So first, let's start off with the good. So if you're not aware, the most recent Hearthstone patch saw basically a major battlegrounds update. We saw the Quillboar tribe added to the game. It's also added to ladder, which we'll talk about. But overall, the cool thing is battleground season is reset, MMR's reset, and there's a whole new tribe, plus these 3 new heroes to play in battlegrounds, of which I already have the achievements for because my MMR is like 0 and I just farm AFK bots and it's hilarious and I have all the achievements. But anyways, there's a lot to try out in battlegrounds if you have the perks, of course, early. Otherwise, you can't play with the new hero, so better pay up. There was also this cool thing teased by Celestalon before the whole patch went live. You had this question mark tweeted out, and then it kind of got revealed when all the content came out that there's a secret achievement that nobody really knows what it means, but you'll get a new card back and 100 achievement points if you figure out this 4-step achievement. Nobody's figured it out yet. Nobody has any idea. There's a lot of people working on it, but yeah, we'll add it to the achievement guide yesterday in like a pin note or in the Google Doc at some point when that's figured out. But that's really cool. That's something that like the whole community can get involved in, and I think that's really sweet. I think that's really exciting. As well as Diamond Ragnaros is live in the game. If you have every single classic legendary, like I do, because I'm a complete whale, you get Diamond Ragnaros, and he looks pretty sweet. I kind of prefer old Golden Rag a little bit more. Maybe that's nostalgia, but I'm definitely going to hold on to both of them because, yes, I am a whale. I'm going to do that, but it went off without a hitch. And one thing that's kind of cool is if you have all the classic cards, you get 100 gold. You get 100 gold achievement reward. It's a throwback to the old, if you had all the classic cards from the old classic expansion, you got 100 gold, which is like, really, that's my reward for getting every card in the game. I get 1 pack on the house. Well, that's exceptional. But even Celestalon mentioned on Twitter that it's basically, they thought it was funny to give it a throwback to that. And I'm not going to complain about 300 gold since I'm a whale and all that stuff I keep saying, but overall, that's kind of the good of the patch, and there is a lot of bad. So let's get over it. So first off, a lot of people are really excited. They're adding these new like armor portraits. If you get progress through 200 levels of like the rewards track over the last 2 seasons, you get this new cool portrait, and there's one for each single hero, and I've actually done enough levels that I can unlock 2 of them. So you go and you click it and you can't unlock anything. It doesn't work. The portraits don't work, which is, it's kind of crazy that they would launch this without something that simple working. Like I would imagine there was some kind of testing, but yeah, you can't get the portraits. Celestalon, again, I'm mentioning Celestalon a lot because he's very vocal and we really appreciate it. This guy works his butt off, and makes me sad to see when stuff goes like this because I know it's not on him, but they're aware of it. They're going to put out a fix hopefully soon. But again, there was another big issue, was Hazelbark was added to the shop, which is cool. Hazelbark is kind of nightmare fuel, but you know, if you wanted to buy that portrait, that's great. But as you can see by this picture, it said buy or buy, and if you clicked it, you would automatically purchase it automatically. It was a bug, and I mean, that's pretty bad considering, you know, you're automatically purchasing something that you might not want to automatically purchase. And apparently people were getting refunded, but on Discord that I'm a part of, he got this message from Blizzard saying, no, it was an accident. You're not getting your stuff back. That's unacceptable. That is absolutely unacceptable when you have a visual bug like this or whatever, and somebody automatically buys it because they're like confused by, you know, literally by the graphic. And anytime Other than that, when you've clicked something to buy, it'll ask you, are you sure? Automatically bought it. So anybody that's being denied, that just is ridiculous. Blizzard should not be doing that. And I don't know if anybody watches that from here at Blizzard, but please look into these requests seriously, because that's just really bad on you to do that. And I have no reason to believe that this is like a doctor screenshot or anything like that. And I've heard of other instances, so please get your stuff together on that. It's really, really not good. And then one of the other biggest things is Battlegrounds itself is broken again. It's broken. The Quillboards are absolutely OP and ridiculous. It's the same thing with like the Elementals, that when they introduced them as the tribe last time, they're just busted. I'll highlight a tweet from It's Ben. He's my go-to Battlegrounds content creator on YouTube. And yeah, it's like, please nerf. And I was watching his stream today, and literally every lobby was just won by Quillboards. It's just Quillboards. And it kind of is very reminiscent, right, of standard ladder, where they just release something broken and they'll fix it later, right? And we just have to deal with it. And I guess if you don't care about a balanced game when you're playing Battlegrounds, you're just going to force Quillboars every single game you play, because Quillboars are always in there. Anytime there's a new tribe, they're there for like a month or 6 weeks. You're always there. So that's really frustrating. And I just want to give a shout out to the Battlegrounds community that, you know, no one's probably going to make a rant video about Quillboars being broken. They don't seem to have too much of that. Maybe Ben will get on that. Ben, I'm calling you out, make a rant video, but I'm just going to call it out. Please test this stuff a little bit better. It's the same thing as standard. It's the same thing here. They just don't ever seem to test. And it's really frustrating when people are really excited about this new tribe, and it'll be cool to play with it being really broken for like a day or two, and that will be it. And people will get really turned off. And when people are really excited to come back to play Battlegrounds with a new update, it's just kind of a turn off. So hopefully it gets balanced quickly, as they like to do the balance patches pretty quickly, but it's just that annoying repetitive trend that I just don't like. And there's a couple other issues as well. Gladbane Adept is missing from Hearthstone. It's gone. There's like, I don't know if there's any other Demon Hunter cards that are missing, but yeah, you can't put Gladbane Adept in a deck right now. If you look in your wild decks and look for that card, it's missing, which is just bizarre. We're literally having patches removing content from the game. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before. That's crazy. And this last one is just a nitpick, but I'm the achievement guy around here, and they made it active so you can get your ReCara Book of Mercenaries achievement done. But if you've already played through the story already, you have to do it again to unlock the achievement. And like, it already shows that you beat it. Why don't they just retroactively give it to you like they did with Arena and stuff the other day? Like, it's an annoying little gripe, but like, it's just a quality of life thing. So I hate to be negative about these patches, I really do. I do want to, like, I did highlight the good and all that, and I am grateful the hard work the team does. But at the same time, it's just like, it's so frustrating that it's becoming like super commonplace for every single major patch to have like so many messy things, so many bugs, and like, this is a multi-billion-dollar corporation, right? This isn't like some small indie company like we like to meme around. Like, there's no reason for this to constantly happen. Sometimes fine, whatever, mistakes happen, people are human, but like, every single patch there's so many bugs that just alter things, and I'm sure there's some I'm not even including here. And I just feel like, give the team some more support, give them, you know, the engineers some more back end, give them something. Like, it feels like they have an amazing team creating more content than ever with like the less resources or least resources than ever. It's just frustrating. And I mean, the last patch, you literally couldn't play ladder the first hour or so. And what's going to happen when Mercenaries comes out? Is that going to be a complete disaster and not even work and just be a frustration when people are getting hyped about a new mode? I don't want that. I want people to get excited to play Hearthstone, come in, and not get turned off. So that's why I'm making this video. Gotta highlight the bad, I gotta highlight the good. That's what we do. Praise the good, critique the bad, and hopefully they take it to heart, and the next patch they won't keep getting away with this, right? Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.